Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Di and it's rainy here, and I've been working on my journal that I'm doing for a design team project for LineDotArrow using Nathalie's beautiful papers, and I'm going to just share with you a little 5-minute quick takeaway. I did Nathalie's beautiful tags in her vintage, I think it's vintage pink, roses and birds kit. Absolutely divine. And because you might remember, we've been talking about this envelope flip with all the different pockets in it, with that fold that we did. And of course, then you've got a huge amount of tags. And because there's a lot, you only want them thin. So I printed out Nathalie's papers onto 110 GSM rather than 80, or it might be 100, I think it's 110 GSM. So it's quite thin and delicious. And then I just pasted on my coffee dyed paper onto the back. Right, so then that problem was solved, and I came to decorating them, and I realised that it was going to take me an awful lot of metal eyelets if I was going to put an eyelet in. And I thought, why not do a hole reinforcer? And of course, Saturday, probably can't buy any for love or money. And the only punch that I pretty much possess is this little one, which is a 1 3/4 inch, or actually, no, it's not. No, it's only just a bit over half an inch in diameter, and really too tiny. I've never really used it for much. So I thought, and then I found an old, this is really good. It's an old file folder, cardboard file, suspension folder. But it's got a really good weight to it without being too thick, if you know what I mean. So I punched my circles out, as you do, and then I took my trusty cropadile and I had a long pair of tweezers, so I held it with the tweezers, and I put it under the biggest hole, and I punched. And actually, doesn't matter if it's a bit off center, but there you go. You've got your hole reinforcer. And so I only took probably about 10 or 20 minutes, and I just did a strip of those, and I could hold them together with my tweezers in I think it did about 6 or 8 at once. So that's very, very quick. And then all I did was glue them down. And just as well I did, because then I had another dilemma. I don't want to take up too much bulk in the journal. I love seam binding, but I'm running out. And I had lots and lots of sari silk ribbon. So I just snipped off some, and because it's a lot denser, if I hadn't had the hole reinforcer, wow, it would have just torn the paper. So, and I think also it gives it a vintage look. It just gave it an instant vintage look. So that's all I've done, and I wanted to share it, so that by the time I get ribbon into each one of these, they will be, I just snipped it in the middle. And I mean, I could iron these flat to get extra flatness, if you see what I mean, because you don't want a lot of bulk. Just folded that over as you do, trying to get it flat. Just pop it from behind, pop it through. I think I've done that too short. Just put the tails through. pull up. And I haven't got that one up. Yep. Now, there we go. But of course it is a little bit of a tug, and so if I hadn't had that reinforcer on, that would have been catastrophic. But now I'm really happy with that. And by the time I get all the ribbons on, it's going to look so pretty. Nathalie, I love all your collage that you've done on these tags. They're all ready to go. And I normally with all tags, I mean, I always extra collage on top. But in a situation like this, where you just need a lot of tags and a lot of pretty little toppers, you can't afford to bulk it up, or you're just going to have one of those gator. See this? Now this one I have actually decorated. Just for a point of reference, I didn't want whoever buys this journal to think that I was lazy by not decorating. But Nathalie's done a fantastic job here, because what she's done is on the front of these tags, she's got some decoration, but she's got a lot of space there for writing, as well as on the reverse side. And they just slip in. I mean, that's going to look so pretty. And that is my 5-minute takeaway. Make your own whole reinforcers using up whatever you have laying around. Oh, I did try. When we go out to eat these days, because of the situation, they give you cutlery little container things. They're a nice Kraft card. So when you open that up, they make an excellent hole reinforcer, and it's a fantastic colour. So here's some I prepared earlier. So they'll be ready to go, and they really do give the vintage vibe, and it didn't cost me 1 cent, and I was so happy to be able to use that tiny little hole punch, get the most out of it. And also the cropadile, of course, which is my favourite tool ever. So there you have it. I will leave you with this, so it's nice and very quick. We've got internet issues where I live today. They warned me on email this morning, so I'm going to upload this very quickly. And I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. And we'll come back for more fun and some more takeaway ideas very soon. See you.